Well, you know it's cold in Iowa when you're heading out the door, you just washed your hands and your hand freezes to the doorknob. That's what happened this morning when we left home. So it's cold. But it's never too cold to go down to the Planned Parenthood and pray. And we had a 40 Days for Life in Storm Lake in 2011. And I was really hesitant to do it because I used to work there. And I thought, Lord, I really don't want to see my former coworkers. But you know how God has a way of nudging you. And eventually I did. And honestly, if I can go down there and face all those people I used to work with, y'all can do it too. 40 Days for Life is just what it sounds like, 40 days of prayer in front of an abortion facility. And I can tell you, having done one in Storm Lake, it was really the most spiritual time of my life. Spent a lot of time there in front of the clinic. It blesses the people going by. It blesses the women going in and their partners. It certainly blesses the workers, even though they may not act like it. They might be a little bit crabby about having people outside praying, but when we first talked about webcam abortion in Storm Lake and what we could do about it, I thought, there's something called 40 Days for Life, and Planned Parenthood hates it. So that's how we ended up doing it there, and we had 480 hours of prayer in front of the clinic, which, amen. That is truly a miracle, especially, I don't think there's any Storm Lakers here, but, Melissa, of course, Melissa's from Storm Lake, too. I was actually Melissa's, I hate to admit this, but sexuality educator. When she was in 10th grade, I was working at Planned Parenthood. Sorry, Melissa. And her husband, too. So I did sexuality education for Planned Parenthood, but anyway, we ended up having all of our people came together, and in the beginning it was like this church was over here and this church was over here, and through prayer for life we all came together. And I wanted to share with you up there, if you saw somebody standing outside of an abortion facility with that sign, that is pretty cool, and that makes a difference. You can go on to the next one. That is the 40 Days for Life sign. Women knowing that they have an option, that there's somebody there to help, is huge. And in all my years of doing pregnancy testing and options counseling at Planned Parenthood, all the time I heard, I have no choice. I don't really believe in abortion, but what else am I going to do? So this is a huge thing, to be there, show the love of Christ, and be offering to help and supporting your local pregnancy center as well. There's one more slide. I wanted to put a plug in. Jennifer already said it, but the only thing better than being at Planned Parenthood is if the parking lot is full of Choose Life license plates. So be sure you get that before you go. It's an awesome way to show the love of Christ no matter where you are. Thank you, and God bless.